What's up? It's Felicia Green here, or Catherine, and so welcome to another game review. This is probably gonna be, I don't know, it might be or it might not be my last game review because basically I don't really have that many more games that I actually like to play, but basically this is another Sonic game, and so this game is called Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's also known as Sonic 06, and basically I'm going to be reviewing it, So basically, before I even talk about this game and stuff, I'm going to be reading the plot. Like always, this is a really long plot. And so basically I'm going to be reading the plot of this game, So the plot is, the game follows Sonic, Shadow, and Silver in a story intertwined in their respective gameplay modes. In Soleanna, the Festival of the Sun's opening ceremony is disrupted by the arrival of Dr. Eggman, who seeks the flames of disaster from Princess Elise. Sonic arrives and attempts to save her, but fails when he is attacked by Eggman's robots. Before being taken away, Elise gives Sonic the blue Chaos Emerald. Next day, Sonic meets Tails in the city. The two chase Eggman's aircraft carrier through a beach before rescuing Elise in the desert. Meanwhile, Shadow saves Rouge the Bat, who drops the Scepter of Darkness, causing it to release Mephiles the Dark, a supernatural entity in Shadow's image who claims Shadow sealed him within the Scepter 10 years ago. Mephiles opens a wormhole which transports Shadow and Rouge to the future, a post-apocalyptic world that is caused by the flames of disaster, and she is revealed to be a fiery monster named Iblis. There, Silver the Hedgehog and Blaze the Cat, two survivors trying to fend off the creature, meet Mephiles, who claims Sonic to be the Iblis figure, and sends the two back in time using the purple Chaos Emerald. Silver and Blaze are separated upon arrival, with Silver witnessing Eggman's attack on Soleanna and Sonic's departure. He meets Amy Rhodes, who accompanies him to find Sonic, but defends him when they find him, while Eggman recaptures Elise. Sonic flees and meets with Tails and Knuckles they kidnap, before Eggman lures them into a trap, and sends them into the future, where Tails discovers Elise died one day before Iblis was released. Still in the future, Shadow and Rouge run a shutdown E123 Omega, and later unite with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Using two Chaos Emeralds, Sonic, Tails, Rouge, and Knuckles return to the present, and Rouge sends the Omega of the present to the future to assist Shadow. The two face Mephiles and learn that in the future, Shadow was imprisoned by Omega after being falsely accused of causing the destruction. Shadow and Omega then return to the present day. In the present, Sonic traces Eggman and Elise at a train terminal before being attacked again by Silver. However, Shadow intervenes. Shadow and Silver travel 10 years into the past and learn Iblis and Mephiles are parts of the Duke of Soleanna's project to harness the power of their city's god Solaris. After an explosion sets the two free, the Duke gives Shadow the Scepter of Darkness, which he uses to seal Mephiles, while Silver and the Duke seals Iblis into a young Elise's tears. The Duke reveals to Silver that Elise's tears will release Iblis, and comforts his daughter before dying. In the present, Sonic fails to reach Eggman's destroyed ship with Elise inside it, but Silver sends Sonic back in time so he could save Elise. While Shadow, Rouge, and Omega defeat Mephiles clones, Silver and Blaze stop Iblis in the future by sealing the creature in Blaze's soul, who then uses Chaos Control to seal herself in an alternate dimension. After surviving Shadow's attack, Mephiles holds up the purple Chaos Emerald in use and seemingly kills Sonic with an energy blade behind him, causing Elise to cry and unleash Iblis. Mephiles bonds with Iblis, recreating Solaris, ripping the time-space continuum apart. As everyone warns of Sonic's apparent death, Elise senses that Sonic may still be alive, and Silver realizes that the Chaos Emeralds can revive him. After Tails, Knuckles, Silver, Shadow, Rouge, Amy, and Omega gather the emeralds, Elise gives Sonic a kiss, which allows him to transform into his super form. Sonic transfers some of his power to Shadow and Silver, and together they defeat Solaris. Sonic and Elise go back in time, finding Solaris' original form as a single white flame. Elise blows out the candle to erase Solaris from existence and the game's events, so that Solaris can befriend Elise again. Rebooting the timeline, the game ends with Sonic watching Elise in the festival show. The two display signs of faintly recalling their friendship. So that was the plot of this game. So yeah, it's a really long plot, but yeah, anyway. So now I'm gonna be telling you guys what I like about this game and what I don't like. Well, I mean, what I like about this game, well, there's some stuff that I like. I mean, I really love the music in this game. I mean, I know a lot of people kind of don't, but I mean, I still like it in this game. All the stages, they're actually pretty unique from each other. It's not like it feels like you're playing the same stage, except like there's two like fiery kind of stages, and it kind of feels the same. But yeah. And also, I mean, you know, I think that's all I really like about this game. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, so what I don't like about this game, I don't really like, you know, the plot that much, because sometimes it's kind of confusing. It's, you know, really, like, I don't know, I don't really like the plot that much in this game. I don't really like the voice acting in this game that much. It's kind of not that great. I don't like how slow Sonic runs. He runs really slow, and Silver runs like very slow. Shadow runs like, oh my god, like Shadow's actually really slow too. Like basically all the characters are really slow. And, you know, the only one that is actually an enjoyable character to play is Blaze. She's the only one that I like playing as, because she's actually a character that actually has good attacks, and, you know, she's actually really fun to play as. But yeah, sometimes the controls can be like really glitchy in this game. And yeah, basically I think that's all that I don't really like, but yeah, overall, I mean, you know, overall it's not, like, this game is pretty, like, decent for me. It's not, like, I know, like, a lot of people, like, can't even stand this game. Like, a lot of people really hate this game, like, can't even stand it, but you know, for me, I play it, like, from time to time, because, you know, I mean, it's not, like, one of my favorite Sonic games, but, you know, it's pretty decent, and, you know, I'm actually pretty good at it now. Like, I don't really have problems playing with this game. Like, I can legit blaze through this game in a week, like that. Like, that's how good I'm at this game now. Like, honestly, I could beat Sonic Story in, like 2 days. I could beat Silver Story, like, I don't know, like in, like, maybe, like, 2 days. I could beat Shadow Story in, like, 3 days. And so, yeah, and the last story I could beat in, like, 1 day. So yeah, I mean, yeah, so it doesn't really take me like that long to like beat the whole game, but yeah, I think I've played this game maybe like 3 times or something, like doing all that, but yeah, but basically, you know, this is a pretty decent game for me to go back to. It's still not really one of my favorites, but you know, I still wanted to review it because, you know, it's a Sonic game, why not? And you know, I have it, so yeah, but you know, I give this game, overall I give this game a you know, I give it like a 6 out of 10. So yeah, because you know, there's more stuff that I don't like than I do like, but which I already mentioned that. I'm not gonna mention all of it again, but yeah, but basically it's a pretty decent game. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's just my opinion. You know, I don't really hate it or anything, like, but you know, it's just a game that's, you know, just there. You know, if you haven't played it, you're not really missing out on much. You know, it's just decent. It's just, you know, an average game. You know, if you haven't played it, you're not really missing out on much. But you know, if you have, then you know, it's fine. But you know, for me, it's a game, like, it doesn't drive me nuts. Like, first time I played it, it actually drove me nuts. Like, the legit first time I played it, it drove me nuts. But you know, now I'm just, you know, used to it all and everything. So like, I'm used to all the controls and everything. So it's fine. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, so like I said, I give this game a 6 out of 10, and yeah. So yeah, but anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this review. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah. So yeah, so this is Felicia Green signing out. Bye guys!